Hello guys, so I just wanted to make a review on this incredible thing I have in my collection. I wasn't too sure how I was going to review it as it is absolutely huge, but I'm so happy that I have this in my collection, and it is the Legacy Collection Millennium Falcon, and this thing is absolutely huge, as you can see, and it's going to be really fun to review this, so let's get started. And don't forget guys, if you are enjoying these types of videos and you want to see more, then don't forget to like and follow. I'm also part of Vader's Raiders costume group as well, where we go around the entirety of the UK raising money for charity. And I also run a 3D printing side hobby where I print awesome stuff like the Acolyte helmet behind me, and of course the Darth Vader chest plate and box, which looks really cool as well. So this is just kind of my little new setup. I hope you guys really like it. I really like it. So let's get into this review. Also guys, if you want to purchase any of these lightsabers at all in the collection that you can see before you, they are from Padawan Outpost, and you can use my special link and discount code guys, which will give you a percentage off any of your purchases. So let's get on with the review. So let's get on with the review. It is so big I've had to do this on my bed as I don't have anywhere else that I can review this. So the Legacy Collection Millennium Falcon comes with 2 action figures. Comes with the Han Solo and Chewbacca as well. So it comes with these 2 really awesome figures, which I will showcase towards the end of the review. And now this is just absolutely incredible. It is very big, and it's fully electronic as well. So I think we'll start with the exterior and then we'll look on the inside. So we have at the back, there we go. So this little bit here, these little bits can pop off just like that. Then in here is the battery compartment where it takes 3 AA batteries. Then when they're in place, then you got a little switch which is right there that you could just switch, and that turns on the electronics. Okay, so we have 2 buttons here and 3 buttons there, and we also have a little swivel here, and we got 3 buttons over here, and I'm going to walk through how they all work. Oh yes, and we also have one on the cockpit over here as well. So we'll start off with the 3 over this side, and then we'll make our way over. So we have the cannon noises, which is really nice. So when you press it once, it just does the generic sound. Then when you hold it for 1 second, it will start cycling through all of the sounds that the characters make in the Millennium Falcon while they're manning the turrets.
Don't worry, chill all together. Got him! I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky! That's it, we did it! Hold them off. Angle the deflector shield while I charge up the main gun.
And then the 3rd one. So this activates the engines, which is really cool, which also light up. Oh. There we go, which is really awesome. It's got a bit of motion control as well, which is really nice. And then when you hold the button down, after you've turned it on, there you go, it does the hyperspace noise, which is really cool. And then the last button here does like a flyby, which is really nice. So that's what those three do, which is really cool. And then on this side you've got a little switch right here. So this switch activates the turret on the top, and if you go this way, there you go, it makes noises, and it also moves the turret and the seat inside as well, which is really nice. And what's really even cooler, you've got two little buttons just here and here, and if you get it just right, there you go, you can shoot them off, which is really cool. So that's a really nice integrated play feature, which is really quite enjoyable. We got another button just over here by the cockpit. So what this does, I'm going to try and get a better view for you guys, is that it lights up the cockpit.
You might look like much, but you got it where it counts, kid. You're all clear, kid. Let's blow this thing and go home. Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million. Come on, come on. Switch over. Let's hope we don't have a burnout. You may not look like much, but you got it where it counts, kid.
There we go. So that's all of the sounds for the cockpit. Oh yeah, and that one as well. And this one also activates the engines and the cockpit light as well, which is a really nice touch. So this is definitely probably some of the best points within the exterior. You got the little other shoots missiles as well, but they don't make any sounds, they just fire out. You get 3 of those, but they do go quite far. Then they're quite easy just to reload back in, just like that. On this side you have a tiny little bit that sticks out here, which then you can move the radar, which is really cool. That's another thing which I'll have to show you guys in a second when we open it up, which is really cool. Let's turn it off for now. Another cool feature is that on this side it can open up. Oh, that's another thing. They do pop off quite easily, which is just something to keep in mind if you are going to get one of these, but they are nice and easy just to pop back on. And then in here you have the escape pod, which is a really nice touch, and you've got the 2 little missiles on the side which can come out just like that, and you can open it up to fit 1 figure inside. It is quite detailed, but I will show you guys a bit more of a close-up in a minute, but it does look quite nice. You could fit 1 figure, and it's got 1 missile that can fire out as well, so that is a nice touch. And then that could just go straight back in here, nice and easy. Some nice sound effects. It comes with a lot of landing gear as well, which is quite helpful, as it will stand up and then you can do a really nice feature, which I'll show you guys in a minute. Here is a better look at the escape pod, which is really cool. So you've got these little prong bits that can stick out the 2 blaster cannons, which is really cool, and you got a little button on the back here that can fire off the little dart, which is absolutely awesome. And then the cockpit itself can open up, and then inside you got a lot of really cool detailing inside. Room to fit 1 figure. Really cool. Okay, let's start off with the cockpit. I have sealed it with tape as it can be a little bit flimsy, but That's just so that when I display it like on a wall or something, that it doesn't come off. So when you open the cockpit, it's got a little hinge there, and it can open up just like that, and it is quite flimsy, which isn't great. You've got lots of stickers and detailing on the inside here, and then even more on the inside here as well. So we have 2 chairs here which are movable. They can move forwards and backwards, which is a really nice touch to incorporate for Chewie's long legs, which is really nice that you can both do that, which is awesome. And then you can really see the detailing on the inside there, lots of stickers and lots of details which look really, really awesome. Very happy with that. Then you've got the 2 chairs at the back as well that can swivel, which is also a really nice touch to add for Luke or Leia or Ben Kenobi, which is a really nice touch.
She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid. Chewie, get us out of here! What's it flashing? We're losing our deflector shield. Don't trap yourselves in. I'm gonna make the jump to light speed. You're all clear, kid. Let's blow this thing and go home. Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million. Come on, come on! Switch over. Let's hope we don't have a burnout. She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid.
So that is some really nice touching and detailing. My cockpit's got a little bit of some scratches on and other bits and pieces, which is unfortunate, but I did buy it off eBay from a seller that just wanted to get rid of it, so I was very happy to take that off him. Looks really good. The cockpit can be a bit of a pain at times to try and keep it closed up like that, because it tends to do this. So what I am going to do is I'm going to set up Han Solo and Chewie in the cockpit. There's Han, and need to move the seat back for Chewie. There you go, that's Chewie in. Let's get Han in. Can be a bit fiddly at times to get them both in, but when they're both in, then they're in. Let's get that off for a minute. There you go, now you've got Han and Chewie in the cockpit. That looks really good. Then that just kind of fits on, just like so. I just like to add just a little bit of tape just around the cockpit like that, just so that it kind of holds its shape. It is quite an old Millennium Falcon, so I do try just to take care of it and be patient with it. There you go, that looks quite nice. And then we'll do the... That never gets old. Chewie,
get us out of here! in. I'm going to make the jump to light speed.
So that is the cockpit, and now we're going to move on to the rest of the interior. Okay, and now on the on this side of it, the cockpit side, you have a little button here, and when you press it, you get the lights that come on and the ramp. And if this was actually on a floor or somewhere, then this would come all the way down, which is really cool. The lights are a really nice touch as well, and then when you could just pop it back up again, just like that. So there's a couple ways that this can open up. So we start off this side, where this entire bit can come off just like so, and that's just the top bit that can come off. That's just some accessories, and you're going to want to move the turret out of the way. That bit could come off. There we go. So we've got this giant play feature inside, which looks absolutely amazing. And I'll try to get you guys a better look. Okay, so this is the first compartment. So inside we have this little storage area behind here, which is quite nice. You're able to fit some figures behind there. It is quite a big space, which is always nice to have. You also have the turret gunning area, which is really cool. And of course, when the turret moves, so does the seat, which is a really nice touch. And the plastic on both sides is see-through, so you can see the gun down there and the blaster up there as well, which is a really nice touch. And just moving along, so we've got some really nice detailing on the walls on the side, and of course then you've got the ramp right here, so when that's down it will look like that, and then when it's back up it will look like that. So it's a really nice touch. And then going along this way, so we got some more detailing along the walls here, more detailing along here, although the stickers are coming off just a little bit, which it's quite nice that they added the detailing towards the cockpit area, which is quite cool. And then on the floor just here, there is a little compartment for storage and smuggling, which is really cool. And then that just slides back on, just like that. And then in this room, so you got a little divider, which then you can kind of put your figures through like that, which is a really nice thing. I'll do a little diorama in a bit. And then on this side, so we have a little door over here, but unfortunately it doesn't go anywhere, but you can see the escape pod on the other side. Got Luke's little training ball, a lot of detailing. You got the little seat over here with a control panel, and of course then you got the good old Djarik table over here as well, which is a really nice touch, and it does all light up as well, which I'll show you in just a moment. And then just over here you do have another smuggling area storage compartment where you can fit one figure, which is quite handy, but it can be quite fiddly to try and put back together again, especially when you're trying to do this while recording. There we go, but it's alright, I'm able to manage. But yeah, it is a really cool set inside. Lots of room for figures, multiple figures as well, which is really cool. So let's get on with this interior. So we have, when we rotate the satellite for the Millennium Falcon, which is really cool, so you can do that, and it will also move the training remote. And then when you press down, it will make the sound effects for Luke training, which is a really nice touch. I think it's just the same over and over again. Yeah. So that is a really nice touch that they added that. And you've got two buttons just over here on the top. And when you press one,
With the blast shield down, I can't even see. How am I supposed to fight?
You see? You can do it. You've taken your first step into a larger world.
With the blast shield down, I can't even see. How am I supposed to fight?
Arthur, come back at once. You don't know how to fix the hyperdrive. You did it! Arthur, come back at once. You don't know how to fix the hyperdrive. You did it!
and then the other one does the Djarik table. So let me just make sure. There we go. Just switch the camera around a bit, and let's do the Djarik table.
It's not wise to upset a Wookiee.
I suggest a new strategy, R2. Let the Wookiee win.
It's not wise to upset a Wookiee.
I suggest a new strategy, R2. Let the Wookiee win.
That never gets old. That's so fun.
It's not wise to upset a Wookiee.
I suggest a new strategy, R2. Let the Wookiee win.
There we go. And then you've got so much detail just over that little cross section up here. Absolutely amazing. And then you've got loads of pegs to be able to display your figures. This is the Han Solo figure that it comes with. It's an okay likeness. You've got the headset as well. Looks really good. He does come with his blaster. Overall, really good generic Han Solo action figure. Got some great articulation. Really good figure. And of course, you can't forget Chewie either. Really, really good highlights on this figure. Looks really nice. Got some great articulation. Really good looking figure. Okay guys, that is it for this review of the BMF, which is the big Millennium Falcon. There has been another one released for Galaxy's Edge. However, I got this version because it's from the original trilogy, and that's how I want to remember Star Wars. I do really want to go to Galaxy's Edge. It's on my bucket list of things to do. But for now, I am very happy with this big Millennium Falcon in my collection. So may the Force be with you all. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the Force be with you.